Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another edition of Carvell's Closet. I am your host Carvell, and in this, every single week I recommend another cult classic movie that I think you guys should definitely go and check out. And this week I'm talking something I said I wasn't going to talk about in any of these, but we're going to do it anyway. We are talking supernatural / superhero. But it's not Batman, it's not Marvel, it's none of those. I'm going to be talking to you today about the 1994 movie The Crow. Now, I'll give you a brief summary of what the plot is all about. The night before his wedding, lead character Eric and his fiancée are murdered by members of a violent gang. And 1 year on from the anniversary of their death, Eric is brought back to life through the kind of gothic mantle of the Crow, which is a supernatural being which is there to kind of seek revenge. And yeah, I guess that's the basic, pretty much what I can say about that. So Eric has come back from the dead through the mantle of the Crow to get revenge on the people that murdered his fiancée and him. And from this, he goes on a full rampage on taking out these 4 guys that committed these crimes. Now, it is a lot more violent than a lot of other films I've ever spoken about, but for me, is one of those great films because it has that dark tone to it. It's got that kind of superhero aspect to it, but not. Almost anti-hero, like a vigilante. And it is just great cinematography to this film. It was, when it first came out, people were comparing it to as great as watching Terminator 2 and like better than Batman, I guess some people were saying. But I'll leave that for you guys to decide what you think to that one. Now, our lead character in this one is Eric, and that is played by Brandon Lee. And a lot of you might recognize that name Lee. That is because he was the son of martial arts expert Bruce Lee, and before he starred in The Crow, he had starred in lots of sort of martial arts based films such as Showdown in Little Tokyo. Another famous face you'll see in this film is Erin Hudson, who a lot of you will instantly recognize as being from Ghostbusters. Now, I should make a quick point about this one. I mentioned about Brandon Lee. Unfortunately, this was the last film he ever starred in, as there was an incident in one of the final scenes they were shooting on the film. He was supposed to be shot with a gun, but there was something wrong with the gun they actually used. I think there was like a rusted bullet in there. It wasn't supposed to be a bullet in there, but unfortunately he died due to his injuries from that. So this was actually the last film you ever see him in, and the actual scene in which he was shot with that supposed fake gun is actually still in the film. Like, the family wanted to keep it in because it was such a real reaction he had. Even though the cameras were still running, they didn't know what had happened. They just thought he was really overacting it. But it's just a point I would like to just bring up again. It just shows you how much of an amazing actor Brandon Lee was, and it was so unfortunate we did lose him. Now, reasons that I love this film, why I'm recommending it to you, it's like, again, it's just got a great story to it. It was originally adapted from a graphic novel, which instantly shows all the way throughout it the kind of this set and the scenery to this film. It has got that very kind of dark undertone. It has got similarities to Batman, where it's all kind of set in one kind of just city just falling apart. But don't let the comparisons from Batman and that spoil it for you, because it is such a great film. It is so much fun to watch. There is little bits of comedy in it, there's bits of love, there's bits of action, there's bits of violence. There's just so much going on in this film, and again, it's just absolutely amazingly well made. That's kind of the dark tone that follows this film is what kind of got me into a lot of the kind of films and graphic novels and things like that I read today, is because of this film. Now, if I was to give this a fishy rating out of 5, 1 being absolute tosh and 5 being an absolute classic, then this is easily, no question about it, this is getting a 5. There is no question about it. I would highly recommend every single one of you go out and check out this film, and if you need to, drop me a message. You can borrow it from me so you guys can understand and appreciate how amazing this film is. But that's just what I think of it. What do you guys think? Have any of you guys seen it? Let me know in the comment section below. I always love to hear your guys' feedback. Let me know what you think. Is the film as good as I recommended? Is it actually not that good? Just let me know what you guys think. And remember, if you guys got any recommendations for movies I should check out, please let me know in the comment section as well. Or just drop us a message via Carpe Diem here on Facebook or through our YouTube page, wherever you may be watching this video right now. But on behalf of myself and Admin Adam, thank you all very much for checking out this video, and join us again next time for another great movie recommendation.